We are here. We are here. I gotta play Jackass. We ain't fucking retarded ass Cincinnati. Yeah, I said fucking Cincinnati. I said it.
Taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
I understand. I don't understand.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down, because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
My nigga hurt.
Remember, Charles, this is
I can't believe you hurt my dude. What the hell?
Their medal here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You got it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
What'd you say?
Now 2nd and 9. Rodgers going to throw. This throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Will be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envision a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
What?
Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Burrow. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Defensively going forward, you're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
That's what we want. We want to look ugly to you, baby.
The midway point in quarter 1.
We ain't here to look cute.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Get him out of the way, goddamn.
All in all, no gain on the play.
That was my fault.
The one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now Rodgers. Screenplay, Johnson. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Incomplete. A nice job of bodying it up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Throwing is Rodgers. He's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let these motherfuckers up. Shut up, dude.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
There you go. There you go.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's someone else who should go down right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ready?
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Yeah.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing
Give up
crazy.
the first down.
Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Bengals are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now,
Here we go.
they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Fine, ready?
3rd and 2.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set.
Burrow looking to pass. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Stop. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow.
Nice.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Gun, gun. Stop. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh.
Gesicki hauling into quick throw. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It's complete once again. It's Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki taking it in. have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Come on, man.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's one. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now, I know I ran the fuck out of bounds.
We've hit
Man,
the
that's some
2-minute mark in the
bullshit.
second quarter, 14-7.
What's going on, man?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, I couldn't hold it.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Look at the juke. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. Quick hitch complete. It's Wilson. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Warren will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Yeah, we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Rodgers going to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Willis. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Running left, it's Warren. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Didn't yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Come on, fuck.
Incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
There has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they were able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Get set. Hey, can. 12.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's see what I want there.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They give the Johnson.
Way to get in there.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
This is 2nd and 8.
Ah, you piece of shit.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Get the fuck out of here.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Woo!
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick 6, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1, ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Now Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Now, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Shot. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Wow.
Find his man Chase complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
180. 12. 11. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's... Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunately, he's able to recover.
Come on.
That could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is caught.
That's bullshit.
They didn't want the tie. They rolled the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Yeah.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Slant route, and he's got flying roof. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second and a yard. On play action. Now Rodgers. Looking outside him, he's got him in. That's Willis.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Here's first down. They toss it to Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for two.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now Rodgers. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Bengals 22.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here comes second down.
Let's get set. 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. To throw, Burrow.
What the?
That's complete to Chase. And they're going to get
That's
this beyond
bullshit.
30 before it's taken down.
That's
The
bullshit.
Bengals going to use the second of their
Whoa.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10.
11. Right, 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Tight. 11 MT. Tight. Dot.
Burrow.
Fuck!
And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Offline, ready? 12. 20. Here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
Burrow.
Come on, man. Come on. This bullshit. Getting fucking lucky with this shit, man.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
11 Thomas.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dot.
Now Burrow.
What are you doing?
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
That's good.
Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Here we go, first and goal.
Here we go. 12. Dot.
Here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their number one running option that you've scouted and take away their number one receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, second and goal.
11. Let's get set. Dot. Right, 80. What is that? 11. 11. Dot.
A final shot now for Burrow. And he's across the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McPherson on for the point after. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. One final try now for Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Bengals, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to look at this week. Let's start in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This will wind up a touchdown. The Vikings win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Ladd McConkey. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. A 45-yard touchdown. The Chargers move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.